JD Vince.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Like JD Vince and shit.
Before we begin, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem,
Rakakadash. It's Yakin the Driller Zil.
Brother Bakala Wallah.
And we out here again, man, speaking this truth, man, speaking this word, which is speaking this truth, speaking this word, which is what? Prophecies that was revealed.
Artificial intelligence, dumbass motherfucker. I already got steroids
to our Lord,
fake muscles, from our Lord. Steroids. Now I'm trying to get artificial intelligence, man. I know you ain't stupid. I'm trying to get some artificial intelligence, man. Dumbass motherfucker.
So we out here again doing it as the Lord commanded us to do, is to speak His word, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go into
so like goddamn cracky trying to get somebody with these damn fuck ass photos. Motherfucker trying to shoot goddamn secrets. That's why I'm standing by that goddamn tree and shit. Come up till you see him in the frame and shit. Goddamn fucking cracky is. Come up till you see him in the frame. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn motherfucker goddamn cracky is and shit. Try to take goddamn photos. This is goddamn fucking illegal goddamn immigrants. Some damn seeking some goddamn refuge from some goddamn pro-demo weirdo. Yeah, you know, there it is, seeking goddamn refuge from some pro-demo weirdo and shit. Yeah, shooting goddamn steroids up the ass and up the ass cheek, you know, your thigh. Now you got a bug in the school. Now I'm trying to get artificial intelligence.
I'm gonna start
supreme
with
supreme weirdo.
Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." That's why we even though we're watching our immediate surround us, because we got these weirdos around us. They're coming apart. I mean, why you asking us? We way over here. You over here. We're in a public place, and you asking if we're disturbing you. This is not a private event. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even respond to that, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't respond to nonsense, man. You know what I mean? It's a public place. I ain't say nothing to you. You didn't say nothing to me. It's a public place. You walk, I walk, stand. It's a public place, man. We're in a public park. And these people want to come at and ask us like, are they disturbing us? How are they disturbing us? By just walking in a public park, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they feel. They actually want us to respond like that to them. Is it okay, master? Can we walk through y'all public park? Are we disturbing you? Like, man, I'm not gonna respond to that. It's a public place, man. You can walk, do what you feel. As long as you don't harm me, you ain't harming me. You know what I'm saying? Well, but like I said, we walk in circumspect. Then they stop and take a photo. Probably try to sneakily take a photo of us. But that's how these people try to act, man. I'm not gonna respond to no nonsense, man. Because we don't own this park. This is a public park, from my last understanding. So why are you asking me like you need permission to walk in a public park, man? I'm not like you. I'm not like these pale-faced people, man. They're putting up signs and saying you got to get permission from us to do, to do anything because we own it. This ain't, you walk around like you in my private house or something, and you walking past me. Am I disturbing you? Like, man, it's a park. Do what you feel. You walk. I'm here. You here. Whatever. I don't own this park. It's a public park. But anyway, let me go back to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. It says, "See ye then," so like you see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Because we see what time we in, man. The days are evil. You can see the climate with what? The tension amongst these nations, like we've been bringing out week in and week out. It's nothing to do with more increasing, man. They're letting off ballistic missiles in these other states, other countries.
And that should be a sign. What they doing, like even since the Israeli and Palestine and Hamas situation, what have they been doing? They've been shooting rockets, man. What they doing over there is the Israeli and even Russia and Ukraine, what they've been doing, bombing, shooting missiles, drone attacks. They right what's happening right now with the Israelis and the Iranians, what they doing? They shooting rockets and missiles, which ultimately going to lead to the ultimate missile, which is the ICBM nuclear missile. You know what I'm saying? That's what's the ultimate missile, and what's all this war is a buildup, and all these missiles being shot is building up to the ultimate missile that's going to be used, which is the ICBM nuclear missile. You know, that's what's all is a buildup to, man. That third world, which is going to be determined by the use of these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That's the reason why they're trying to stop or bombing over there anyway. These Israelis over there, they bombing Iran because they saying they're getting uranium, which is a source of nuclear missiles, the source of the use of a nuclear missile, man. So that's a buildup to the use of nuclear missiles, man. You know, well, these people want to stay in the state that they in. You know,
folly, mirth,
darkness. They want to ignore what's going on, act like it has nothing to do with me, and go about their daily life like there's nothing really going on. There's nothing of concern. Tariffs are the prices are still going to increase. Tariffs, the tariff war, trade war is still happening. I think I seen a video of Trump say he's done with negotiating with China, man. Like the trade deal with China, he's done with them, if I'm not mistaken, man. You know, so this is all the buildup to wars, man.
Actually, it's the other way around, man. China's done. China really is done with them, man. You know, because cause that's what a lot of, that's what these people here, these so-called leaders of Babylon the Great, aka America, they go to the table saying they the ones that orchestrate the deal. You come to my demands. Either you agree to what we do or there's no deal. It's like they want other countries to bend to their will, but a lot of these countries not having it no more. They're not bending to your will. You know, the United States is doing, they'll go to, these meetings, UN or whatever it may have you. And then they are
summit meetings.
They have already have this deal sought up, and they just present it to these other countries, say, hey, sign it, and this is what we agree to. But a lot
that's
of these,
what is that? That's that wine of Babylon, Salah. That's that wine of Babylon that these nations are drunk and the nations are mad, you know. So yeah, these agree, because even when people have I have something important to say, what they say, I propose a toast. I got something important to say. People gather together. I propose a toast that people drink after they spoke. What more or less that's a symbolic of what's being proclaimed. You know, I want something happen, some news. You know, I want to propose a toast, and then they drink some wine after the fact. Now, after what's need to be said is said, they drink wine. You know, so that's that Babylon the Great. Basically, it's democracy. You know, all these proposals that America proposed to these other countries is basically under this banner or umbrella of democracy.
so like I was saying, that's what they do. They have already made a deal. They the one that bring up the deal, and they want these other countries to agree to what they present to them, And a lot of these countries, they're not bending no more, man. They say, nah, we're not bending to your will anymore, man. You know what I mean? We're standing on our own 2 feet. And if you don't see eye to eye to what we want, there's no deal at all, man. Because that's what Babylon the Great been doing for some decades now. They're the ones that was coming up with the deal and having these other countries agree to it. They just sign off on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them didn't understand what they're signing off on. Really, possibly.
Yeah, like I precept this Jeremiah 51:7. It says Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. So that's that precept. The nations are mad. They America got proposed, these proposals under the umbrella of democracy, and these nations really they're understanding that this is all bullshit, man. You know, this democracy and it's hypocritical coming from Babylon the Great, which is America, man. It's a bunch of hypocrisy. These nations are finding out all these policies and these standards that they trying to say that America is trying to live up to. It's a bunch of hypocrisy, man. You know, and that's why these nations are, you know, mad. They are drunk. They're already in a maddened state. They've been drunk. Now they're coming out of that drunken state. They're upset. They're seeing what's going on. You know, that America's nothing but a land of hypocrisy. And that's what Esau Edom is. He's a hypocrite, man. He's the biggest hypocrite on the planet Earth, man. These Edomites are a bunch of hypocrites, man. You know. Damn weirdos shooting up steroids, just like these damn super soldiers. I guess they trying to get a jump on what these damn devils basically off the information that we bring out. They trying to act like they trying to they jumping ahead of what's being done already. You know, because that's why these dummies are usually damn regular dummies. They trying to shoot up steroids up the ass cheek in the thigh area, and then walk around with bugs in their head, nano bits, and getting artificial intelligence, man. They trying to, I guess they jumping ahead of the technocratical, this new world order, which everybody's gonna be cyborgs and man merged with machine, that shit, man merged with technology, man merged with machine, cyborgs, and robots and robots and
artificial intelligence.
Yeah, robots and artificial intelligence, the digital era coming about. I guess they want to get a jump, acting like they was ahead of what's going on and shit. Especially punk ass Edomites. You know, that's what they are, man. Then these dummies that's wandering behind the beast. You know, following behind these devils and shit. That's what they got. They got artificial intelligence. You know, and all this stuff that's going on in the world with these protests here, protests there, and if you do the research, all these protesters are funded by billionaires, man. You know, I just looked at a video this morning. They were talking about this anti ICE protest is funded by some billionaire, and he's overseas. You know, I don't know his name. You know, I was looking at this morning, man. Like all these fucking protests, you're talking about taxpayer dollars also. You're talking about 34 million in taxpayer dollars funds group behind LA riots, man. And also these billionaires, these J-ish people that's billionaires, you know, they fund these things, man. They fund and all these other people there, they're scapegoats. Like this guy right here, I don't know who his name is, but he just probably more or less a scapegoat, man, because that's what these devils do. They try to somebody else gonna be the fall guy, you know. You know, that's how these Edomites roll. That's the reason, for example, that retarded nigga P. Diddy in the situation he in, to draw everybody attention away from Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and what's going on with him. Now this retarded ass nigga, P. Diddy, is basically getting charged the same shit in the same light of what this devil is being charged with, man. Because they take deals with the devil, and whenever he needs them, hey, you gotta take this forward. You know, that's what these niggas do. That goes for all these entertainers, celebrities. They made a deal with the devil. The devil means the self-proclaimed white man. These Edomites. They took a deal for the check, you know, so they got to perform. That's a part of their deal. They got to perform the whole agreement. You know, if I need you to take this far, they gonna take this far. That's why you see these niggas in the news: R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, That nigga P Diddy and the rest of them. You know, you see these niggas in the news because they need Esau Edom needed somebody to take the fall, man. You know. That's why these pedos come around, you know, weirdos and pedos, agents coming around, man, perpetrating a fraud. You know, these damn punk ass Edomites, you know, they got everybody deceived that they missed the good guy, man. I missed the good boy. You know, these motherfuckers ain't nothing but fucking devils, pedophiles. They pedophiles, homos, practice of bestiality. You know, they
witchcraft.
Yeah, drugs,
Pentagram,
all type of shit, man. Fraud, schemes, sorcery, using the source of technology.
That's why you see all these
weirdos,
movies,
man.
On these platforms now, Tubi, you know, Netflix, especially, you know what I mean? All the Hulu, all these channels, man, they got a lot of Edomites. What they got? These horror flicks. They talk about pentagrams and, you know, worshiping Satan and all this crazy stuff. Who you see at the primary face of them, man, because that's what they do. They're letting you know that's what they do through their, you know, Hollywood, you know, that's what they do, man. Just like you see a lot of these movies with these niggas. All you see these nigga movies about what? Everybody trying to be a goddamn gangster or a dope boy, you know.
That was something that's that wine. That's a part of that wine that Esau Edom has. That image of being some gangster thug who's been untrustworthy. You know, you gotta watch this character. That's an image that the so-called white man gave these niggas, man. They running with it. That's only how they can get paid. When back in this certain era, 50s or something, and before, you know, the 50s and shit, they was seeking equality. What they said, separate but equal at the time before integration. You know, well, after segregation or whatever. You know, even during that time, always was a mixture. It was mixture. They was seeking equality. They couldn't even work at the same companies that these Edomites, man. But these niggas acting like nowadays, all I need to do is get a job and know how to do something. Now it's gonna be okay, slave master. But it was a point in time, nigga, that the only people that knew how to do these technical jobs and were doing it proficiently were the so-called black man. They was doing these technical jobs, building, you know, all these
it's National Brown Day. Make sure you put on some brown because it's National Brown Day.
These trades or whatever that these trades out here, yeah, that's what these damn devils do. They trying to cause confusion. Cause confusion. They ain't nothing but goddamn agents, man. These coon ass, punk ass, pasty ass, punk ass boys and shit. They ain't nothing but goddamn agents. And they got a hidden agenda. Reason why they out here, you know, acting like they protected something. You know, punk ass, pasty ass boys. They going around the whole fucking globe, killing and murdering and taking from every country around the world, man. Like the scripture said, you have spoiled many nations, man. These fucking devils, you know. Not only the children of Israel, they do that all over the globe, man. And they try to walk around and they so Mr. Bad, Mr. Good guy, because they got technology at their fingertips. You know, the world's in their hands. So if they wanna portray somebody to be some type of they want to portray someone to be something, they got that
terrorist.
Yeah, they can paint that narrative, man.
A bad actor, yeah, they got the resources and access to paint them as a narrative. One example is the Poverty Law Center.
Pill poppers, dope fiend, pill poppers, those motherfucking dope heads. You know what I'm saying? Some damn fuck nigga getting in his ear. That's what encouraged me, dope head crackers. Some crackhead fuck nigga. Somebody damn dope boy. Or some damn dope head nigga they smoking dope with. He pointing the finger at another nigga. You know what this nigga thinking the whole time he talking, this dumbass cracker? This dumbass cracker gonna believe everything I tell him. Look over there. Yeah, not me, him. Dumbass cracker, you motherfucking dummies, man. He gonna believe everything I tell him. That's exactly how these niggas feel about him. Solid ass cracker, man.
A
You know?
sucker, you know what I'm saying?
Sucker. Yeah, go over there. I'm tired of being around this dumbass cracker. Look over there, man. Not me. Go over there. These damn crackhead crackers, they do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dummy. That's how these niggas feel about these damn dumbass crackers for real. Not me cracking him.
Like
Now I can go around and do what the fuck I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Poverty Law Center is a prime example, man. They're promoting themselves to act like they can label people terrorist organization, where the whole United States of America is founded by what? A terrorist organization, man. All they did since they came over here was terrorize the inhabitants here, and the people that they brought through the Atlantic slave trade. What they did to them, terrorize them. They're the biggest terrorists on the planet, but yet they want to act like they can set up these organizations and say that you're a terrorist. Like, say for instance, you got people that are in the truth, and they're simply reading the Bible, and they identify them as terrorists or a hate group. You know, when do you see people that walk around professing to be, you know, a certain ethnicity according to the Bible, in a collective? I'm gonna put it like this: in a collective, because they have these actors, because that's what they do. They can, like the Black Lives Matter, for instance. That's a controlled opposition. We know who controls that. Who? Esau Edom, man. He controls that, man. George Soros. Everybody. It's becoming to be common knowledge now, man. They fund these organizations, man, but they want to act like they're for a so-called black, which we don't identify with that word. We know we're not black. That's a social construct that was made up by the so-called white man. We're not black. That's a childish mentality, man. A child mentality. That's what they wanted. That's the mentality that they want you so-called Negroes, especially you Latinos and Native Americans, to be classified in anyway, man. A child. They classified you as a child. That's why they were calling you what? You a grown man, but they'll call you a boy. So being identified as a color is a childish mentality, man. All it is a social construct that these devils orchestrated to for their benefit, you know. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, I got a precept. This is Isaiah 10 and 6. It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil, to take the prey, and to tread them down like the Maya in the streets, man. So the Lord sent a hypocritical nation. These fucking Edomites, they're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites, man. You know, they portray this image that they got these standards, peace, justice, and freedom for all, or whatever that bullshit that's saying that they go for peace, justice, freedom for all. That bullshit.
Yeah, freedom and justice for all.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Equality,
which is the banner, which is fall under the umbrella of democracy. You know, that bullshit, and everybody see that it's bullshit, man, because these Edomites are a bunch of hypocrites, man. You know, that's why all these nations are waking up, and they find out. They like I just read out of Jeremiah 51. The nations are mad. They are drunk with Babylon juice, the hypocrisy of Babylon. You know, of America, which is ran by the self-proclaimed white man. They're waking up to the bullshit, man. And that's why they get offended. You know, they get offended when you point them out. That's what the offense is. You know what the offense is? Exposing their fraud, exposing their crimes. You know? And that's a part of prophecy, that the wicked shall be revealed. You know, and that's why that's where the offense. That's where they're getting offended, man. They thought,
which is the truth, man. The truth is offending them, man. We ain't speaking lies. They're the fathers of lies, man. The devil, man. The word devil means what? Slanderer, false accuser, man. That's what he's notorious for, man. You know, there's no being in the underworld with a pitchfork, dressed in red, you know, waiting to torment you for all eternity, man. That's Greek mythology, man. Myth, man. That's all that is, man. And it was orchestrated by the Roman Catholic Church to install fear so you can pay tithes, man. That's all where that stuff comes from, man. But the actual devil is Esau Edom. I mean, it's Satan. Same thing. And Satan means other than adversary, man. These people are adverse to the Most High, man. people are Satan. They're the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. You know, and like I was saying, exposing them, because that's what the Lord said. We were what? There's going to be a time, and this all the time, that this devil will be revealed, man. You know, the son of perdition, man. So he can't no longer hide underneath his lies, man.
Yeah, that's Obadiah. He can no longer hide himself.
So these lies that he was saying, that's how he was able to maintain his empire. And it was funny that yesterday Trump celebrated 250 years. You know, he said an army or something like that. But our elders, our teachers, brung this out, man. You know, months ago. Actually, I think it was like beginning of end of last year, if I'm mistaken, or beginning of this year. It was bringing out that, you know, empire normally lasts, 250 years, man. And we know that this devil's reign of terror, that the biggest terrorist on the earth, is coming to an end, man. You can tell what's the like we was mentioning, we've been mentioning for a while now, starting with our elders, man. The relationship between these devils and these other nations, even though we know a lot of this stuff when it comes to these protesters and stuff like that, cause you got this stuff on these like what we set up at these chairs talking about free power. We have anything, we don't have nothing to do with that, man. You know, all that stuff was somebody saw that and started spraying it on these benches and try to give off some false narrative or impression that we are part of this bull crap, man. We're not a part of that. You know, they got it on both sides of these benches where we are set up in the middle. We don't have anything to do with that, man. So by a walker buyer will see, and they'll look at what's spray painted, and really that's what vandalism, right? On these benches, and they'll think that we have something to do with that. We care less about that. There's nothing, we have nothing to do with that.
Why they pick these two benches? Why not them two benches?
Yeah.
Those two over there.
Yeah,
those
like
two over there.
they got several benches.
They gonna paint right. Yeah, it was planned that way. Cause I think a fucking Edomite did.
Yeah.
Got them Edomite, the one that caused confusion. Right?
Exactly. That's what they do. Cause confusion, deception. So they're trying to confuse the walker buyer that, oh, they must be pro-Palestine or something. We ain't got nothing to do. We can care less about these people, man. You know,
we don't represent none of these flag we're not Palestinian. We're none of that, man.
It's devils, especially them. We care less about them, man. We don't know. We have no dealing with these wicked ass people, man. You know. Well, even though, like I was bringing out, these protesters that's stirring up, you know, we know through the spirit, a lot of them are orchestrated, man. They're paid actors. They're what? Paid
agent provocateurs,
paid agitators. You know, crisis actors. All that is, but nonetheless, we know because Esau Edom is the one that's funding it and promoting it. They're directing the masses into what? The NWO, man, because this devil has to do what? In order to usher in that, he has to create what? Chaos. He has to create chaos, and then after he create chaos, he comes in to distribute order. That's why he was saying he's deploying what? The military to these certain places, man.
Yeah,
to restore law and order.
I think somebody said that this is what Trump is doing is basically it's I can't think of the proper words that he said, but what these protesters, what he's doing is basically he creating this shit, man. He's creating these events or protests deliberately, man. You know, trying to see this what I had a couple of days ago. So if I can't find it, because I was trying to get this what they actually, the proper words, what they actually use. You know?
Yeah, but that's what this devil do. That's an ancient tactic, man, made by these Edomites, man.
And it's also with the 33 on the Masonic. That's in the Masonic creed. Yeah, order out of chaos.
Man. Order out of chaos, man. You know, and just like our elders been bringing it out. If you look on the back of this one fiat currency, like you people don't understand. You know, a lot of them trying to understand now, but they're not going to do anything about it. All they're going to do is say, "Yeah, man, I know." All they go. That's the mentality of these Negroes, man. They want to act like they know what you know, or there's nothing that you know that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are facade, you know. But through these media platforms, a lot is true because that's how the word is getting out anyway, especially stretching throughout the four corners of the earth. It's through, you know, the internet, the unicorn. But nonetheless, you know, this fiat currency, if you look on the back of that one note, that's what it is. It's a note, promise to pay. You know, they have that the New World Order in Latin underneath it, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, it's a Latin. Underneath, you look on the back, it tells you that, man. Because they tell you right in front of your face, but you're not picking up on it. Then you got all these other presidents, man, that stretch back to what, you know, George Bush Sr., and I think even stretch back further than him, man. Talk about New World Order, man. You know, up until your current president.
Norris Order Seclorum. That's what it says on the back of the $1 bill. Norris Order Seclorum. That which means, you know, the New World Order. You know,
and they've been telling you that for decades now, man. But these people, you know, they don't, you know, they don't resonate that, man, because that's another it's a term that they ancient term that they say, just like order out of chaos, man. Order out of chaos, you know. There's another ancient term I can't think of it right now, but it's their method is telling you before they do it, so there won't be no guilt. You know, they can say, "Oh, I told you." That's why they predict. What they call predictive programming. They tell you, like a lot of these movies, they'll tell you what they're going to do before it happens. You know, that's why you see
revelation of the method is another phrase they use. Revelation of the method. They reveal what's going on so they can guilt. I don't know that ancient term, but that's another, you know, another saying that is revelation of the method. They reveal through these movies what's going to happen, so the guilt they can feel themselves that they're not guilty because they telling people through these movies.
You gotta watch out too. You got another one over here trying to be sneaky, trying to sneak and take photos. I don't know, you know.
Goddamn fucking hot Cheeto and shit.
Yeah, goddamn hot Cheeto
coming out here. You know, had all got that. Come out here, got that piece of what? You know what I'm saying? They ain't even nobody.
I ain't trying to be no celebrity. You know what I mean? What you go chase these internet influencers, chase behind them, take pictures of them, man. You know,
somebody tell them to come out here anyway. These damn punk ass goddamn Edomites, these damn fruitcakes. They're trying to conceal their real sexuality. Because just like this lady said, that's why a lot of these diseases are around. Because these damn fruitcakes are on the low and marry these fucking females, and they pass them along to these damn females, but they down low. Yeah, that's what it is. These damn fucking fruitcake goddamn Edomite telling they damn funny boys to come around people, you know.
Yeah, like these women.
These motherfuckers down low, but trying to portray like they not walking with these females, man.
Like these women, I'm just my living testimony. They want to act like they know everything what's going on with me, you know, but then they'll try to, you know, they'll get involved with some damn fruitcake that's on the down low, acting like they shot and the signs is there. It's like I can obviously tell this motherfucker a fruity pebble. You know what I'm saying? I can obviously tell that's what he is. But then she act like she's surprised. I never knew. But get out of here. But everything I do, you want to portray like you know. You know what I mean? You know it. You know my intentions and everything. But that's through the wheel of these devils, man. You know, through this MK Ultra.
I found it fabricated crisis. They said Trump. This shit that Trump is doing is a fabricated crisis, man. You know. And what they said basically is fabricated, you know, he's trying to make it seem bigger than what it really is, and basically the reason why it's big as it is because it's being funded by these billionaires, right? These Edomite billionaires, Jewish people, you know, a lot of them are Jewish, you know, these elites. Once they got all the money, they're funding these protests, no matter what it is, the anti-ICE, the pro-Palestinians, the goddamn no kings. Whatever, man, whatever's out there, they're being funded by billionaires, man. You know, they're billionaires, Black Lives Matter, all these different variety of groups out there. They're getting money from billionaire Edomites, man. the ones that make the decisions in the world, these CEOs and shit like that, the one that got all this money. When money comes power, you know, they one that they lobby these different politicians. They lobby whatever party. They're lobbyists. They fund the Democratic Party. They fund the Republican Party. Just like Elon Musk, he's a big funder, or the top funder of the Republican Party at one time, if he still is. You know, he was the biggest Republican funder, man. So these Edomites, they fund these. They got the money to fund and sway these political seats, man. You know. So so that should tell you it ain't the people. Your vote doesn't count for real, man. Even if your vote did count, they got the money to sway whatever person's in the seat. You know, even if your vote did count, which it doesn't count. You know?
I got a precept. It's the book of James, chapter 3 and 16. It says, "For where envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work." Man. That's why you see a lot of these jokers around here. You know, they want to give off this spiteful, even when it comes to you. Like I said, this is a living testimony, man. These so-called these Negroes, for example, you know, these 2/3, man, they want to come around you and act if they're envious of you. Like I'm the one that's living off the high horse, you know. But actually, it's these pale-faced devils around here, man. But they're white, they're way smile at them. You know, they'll bite their ass because that's what they be low key. You can peep that around here. They be low key and bite these little niggas, other nations of people in their neighborhood, waving and smiling, acting like it's a secret. We accept y'all. You know what I mean? They think these Negroes think they special, man. Because these devils, they know they can control the narrative. They control the narrative because they control everything: the finance institution, the educational system, the infrastructure, everything, the government, everything is controlled by these devils. And then they want to act like you. They want to act like they're surprised they can sway, you know, the narrative because they got control. So they want to paint this false narrative, and you know, like I said, they got these so-called Negroes moving into their neighborhood under this term of gentrification, waving and smiling, they let them in. And these niggas acting like they ain't got a problem with black people. They must got a problem with you. What they got a problem with is the truth, man. You know what I mean? Because so they can, these nitwits, these imbeciles are not a threat. That's why they allow these certain people, because I've been in several neighborhoods where I see these Negroes, man. I'm like, man, how in the fuck? Like they said, you can't judge a book by its cover, but some stuff is obvious, man. I'm like, how the hell are you able to afford, even qualify to live here, man? These people look like straight retards, like people you went to school with, special ed people you went to school with, you know, that was in a special class. That's what's going on in society. One dude, like I pointed this out, you know, a week or two ago, you know, these people that you went to school with, special ed, now they unleash these people in society. You walk by them, you don't even know, man, you know. But that's confusion, man. Like these people should be, you know, you should know. But that's what they do. They graduate. Now they out in society with you, making your food, living beside you. You motherfuckers is retards, man. But who's orchestrating that? It's Esau Edom, man. But like I was saying, you got these people around here acting like you in some secret competition with, especially 2/3 Negroes, man.
Yeah, these Negroes are fucking wrong. That's why they put them in there, because they giving these niggas that shit, man. So if I could give it to you, you know what? I can take it away from you. You know, these niggas are giving these places, these places to stay. They got some type of policy that they pass, and government funding. You know, more or less, I gave you this, nigga. So whenever, and you ain't gonna put on no fight, you know what it is. That's what these niggas is. They simple, man. Simple, no power ass nigga that they oppressor giving it to them, and I can take it away from you at any given moment, man. You know, so that's why they dead, because more or less, because they oppressor put them there. That's and Deuteronomy 28, man. You know, that's a part of curses. That's the reason why. That's the reason why they dead, man. Because their oppressor made a way for them. You know, they trusted in Egypt. They trusted in the oppression of the self-proclaimed white man, his system, his oppressive system. They trusted in it, and they think they're going to prosper in it, man. You know, these devils, they being who they is, listening from a distance, artificial intelligence through this damn technology. They just sitting back quiet, man, acting like something, like they're going to wait something out. That's what these red pieces of shit, pasty red pieces of shit doing. With this technology, they observing and watching people that's in the know. You know, that's really know what's going on. They observing and watching these people from a distance through this damn technology, artificial intelligence. You know, they got computer chips, these retards. You know, artificial intelligence, they got computer chips, these damn retards. And now they think they know everything. Now they feel safe to come out.
Yeah, they ain't got to study. All they do, like you said, the Internet of Things. They're trying to this what the fifth industrial revolution. You know, they're trying to merge man with machine with these, especially Edomites. I could pay my education. You know what I'm saying? I could pay that. Now they're trying to like equate everything, health, they're trying to equate everything with money. If you don't got money, you are not healthy. If you ain't got money, you a dummy. Because who controls the financial system? These devils do, man. So if you ain't got money, you're not creative. You know what I'm saying? You can't come up with nothing. You know, because that's what these devils trying to do. Because the majority of stuff now has already been made. Everything's been made now. And then what they've been doing, like this Elon Musk character, man, like they were saying, the scripture said, there's nothing new under the sun. And they think people nowadays, at one point, and a lot of them still do, they think this electrical vehicle is something new, man. They've been doing that back in the early I think 1900s, man. They had electrical vehicles. I got pictures of it. They're in the DMV now. You know what I'm saying? They're in the DMV. Some people may take note of, some people don't probably even are not aware of it. But electrical cars is nothing new. But when a lot of people seeing these Teslas and stuff like that, that's what they was thinking. Oh, this new electrical cars. Wow, we're moving into the future. Man, that's of the old, man. They had electrical cars back in, like I said, the early 1900s, if I ain't mistaken, man. But these people, you know, they think, oh, this something futuristic, man. Something new. But no, what it was, somebody came and dismantled their idea and went just to what? Gasoline, and then eventually diesel. Now they're trying to orchestrate, because they know somebody came up, man, I want to make like this Elon Musk character. I want to reopen this avenue because I could see it's a marketing. I could remarket it. Now I could be a multi-billionaire off of something that's old, but to you people, because it's not being taught, you think it's something new. Oh man, I'm gonna go get me a new Tesla. You motherfucker think especially damn niggas, they think they doing something future. I'm in the future now. This is back in the old, man. But what these niggas trying to do, they're trying to escape. They think that, you know, they're getting stuff like that to try to escape. Actually, to escape the curses, man. But you can't do that, man. The curse is going to be upon upon the Lord's people for a sign and wonder until what? He delivered his elect, man. Yeah, I'm pushing the futuristic. But yeah, that's what this devil do, man. He's the author of confusion. I'll read that again. The book of James 3:16. It says, "For where envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work," man. And that's what this place is. That's what this place, Babylon the Great, is actually consists of. It's a cesspool of what? Confusion. And what confusion, what it brings, man. Every evil work, man. And who's making that work? These devils, man. Like I said, they control everything: infrastructure, the banking system, the educational system, you know, everything, man. You can't do nothing without these devils involved in it, man. Regardless of how they try to promote this word, be an entrepreneur. If you're lucky to be one, you know, you still got to go what? You got to go through their bank, get approved, get a loan, all this other extra shit, you know, through them. Land they own it, you got to buy from them. These devils running. But then, you know, they try to have their little certain Negroes around to give off that false negative look. Because I think they got some damn bank now owned by a so-called black person. But think about it. They may own the bank, right? But who owns the currency that's funneled into the bank? The fiat currency, the Federal Reserve. You don't own that. They own the money. Yeah, you can own something, a building, and you call it a bank that holds money, right? Yeah, you can own it and think they really doing something, man. But who owns the Federal Reserve, man? These devils do, man. So there's no getting away around it, man. Well, however they trying to paint it, man.
Yeah, what he doubles is, like the scripture said, man, he watching everything that you do. Like Isaiah said, they are wiser than Daniel. There's nothing that you can hide from thee. That's why this devil got this technology around. And all this is a build up to like this great reset, fourth industrial revolution. Everything's being digitalized. This is something else. This is digital. I mean, this is something other than what the brother was talking about. But you know, I gotta say, because that's what this is the way the society is going. Everything's being surveyed, man. Even they talking about Trump. He was talking about he's going to drain the swamp. He's against this deep state or whatever. But that's he's following along with it, man. They say his actions are following along with these ICE agents, the ICE agents, the National Guard, the Marines, the use of the National Guard and the military, the Marines and shit. You know, that's more or less a factor of Jade him 15, man. You know, that's more or less what's being played out right now, man. That's being played out right now to a certain degree. They when they plans being exposed, they go about it a different way. They ain't gonna follow through exactly how everybody already know it to be. You know, you're not gonna follow through it. It's exactly the same way. But at JM 15, more or less, that's being played out right now. Because you can look at it like these what they call sanctuary cities. They can more or less say these areas are hostile areas. Now they got to bring the military in, the National Guard, ICE agents. They got to come into these hostile areas, and you can tell what through these protesters. They got these anti-ICE protesters. So these hostile areas now we need the military. You know, political distances or political dissidents. You know, I gotta look up that dissidents because, and you can apply that to the governor of California. They said arrest political dissidents. Man. That's part of that JM 15. So you can tell all if these Democratic politicians that's against what these Republicans or what Trump is doing, these more or less can arrest them. That's why this guy was saying himself, Newsom, whatever his name is, he was telling them to come arrest him. So that's all under that Jade him 15. You know, hostile using lethal force against civilians. You know, that's all in that Jade him 15, man.
And I'm gonna read a precept of this book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's why they're able to do everything, because what the earth is given into these people, man. Who is the wicked, man? Malachi 1:4 will tell you that, man. You know, the wicked is the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white man, and the so-called nation of Edom, man. That's why they can go throughout the earth doing the things they doing because the Lord gave it to them, man. You know, like I said, these people, you know, it's preparing. This third war is being prepared. You know, these evil times is in preparation, man. Playing these mind games, MKOT. You know, they got all these methods of torture, man. These devils got it. They haven't not perfected it. They're in a position or position themselves to perfect it, man.
Yeah, they're in the process of doing so.
Yeah,
just like this AI, they're making it so realistic. You can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, man. With this AI that they got out, man. Artificial intelligence, they train people, but and whole areas, the shit look real, but it's artificially created, man. You know, And I got a precept to this Isaiah 3, what you said on the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. This Isaiah 3 and 11, it says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him, man. You know, so it's gonna be ill with these devils, man. You know, these wicked. You know, and whatever they done is gonna return unto them, man. That's their reward. What these devils have put forth in the earth, they're gonna be given back unto them, man. You know, so it don't matter what you do, there's no escaping. They think the Lord doesn't see. That's what the scripture says that too. You know, they think the Lord don't see what they're doing, man. You know, these witches have got them warlocks. You know, Satan trying to hinder the word. Witches and warlocks playing these mind games. But when it comes to their politicians and whatever going on in the government, they want to never mind it. You know why they want to never mind it? Because they know they can't do nothing about it. So they want to never mind it or act like they're a part of it. You know, that's what they do. They never mind it, or they want to act like they're a part of what's going on, because you can't do nothing about it anyway. You know, you have no power. You know, you people have no power. These fucking Edomites, these regular Edomites around here, they have no power. That's what this civil war is all about. They have no say or sway in what's really going on. Or they want to be in, hopefully they get a top seat somewhere. You know, that's what they hoping to be. Hoping I get a top position somewhere. They can't sway, they can't stop what's going on, but they're gonna try. That's what this civil war is all about. The civil unrest is all about. You know, these witches and warlocks. You know, that's what that's all about. You know, it says, you think the Lord don't see. I think it's a song. They're part of some bigger group. They acting like they see two of us. Now these damn retards trying to break on and bring two goddamn fucking retard Trump couples, acting like they got something to do with what the fuck he's doing, man. All it is, some damn nigga. Like I said, it's always some damn punk ass nigga behind what these damn crackers do when they see. You know, some damn fucking punk ass nigga around here going and getting in the ears, they punk ass oppressors. They united off drugs. These punk ass niggas, they selling it to them or they smoking it with it. So they got these coon ass fucking niggas talking to their punk ass slave master and tell them to putting them up to this shit, man. So it's always some punk ass nigga. You better believe that shit. And what's encouraging them more, this damn technology. These damn crackheads, they linked up with, they sit and got them still and just listen. You know, these crackheads got these damn bugs in your ear. They got these damn bugs in these damn crackhead motherfuckers' ears, and they listen to people. They allow these damn dummies to listen to people. They rather have you pay attention to these damn these elites, you know, that control everything. They have these dumbass people feuding with each other to keep the attention on each other, to not see what they're really doing. You know, that's all a part of their game. And why these dummies up here watching each other? What the fuck you watching a regular person for? Like, I ain't got no power or control of what the fuck's going on in the world. But when it comes to these damn politicians and shit, the government, these dummies want to never mind it. You know, they want to sit here. They rather sit here and listen to you. They act like they want to make something out of what the fuck. They want to unite off what the fuck you saying. You know, these damn lame ass niggas with their oppressor, man. You know, I think I got that precept. This is Psalms 94:3. It says, "The Lord Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things? And all the workers of iniquity boast themselves. They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and and afflict thine heritage. They slay the widow and the stranger, and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, the Lord Yahweh shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it." Right? So that's how these devils think, man. They think whatever they're doing, the Lord is not seeing it. He don't care what these bastards are doing. You know, they going about doing wickedness and iniquity, murdering, slaying. You know, uh, bringing iniquity all through the earth. You know, these devils are just like that precept I brought out, Isaiah. They are wiser than Daniel. There's nothing that they can hide from me because these devils got this technology. They got your devices bugged. They got you bugged. You know, that's a part of what the society is going. This new world order. You know, police state. Everything's being surveyed. Everybody's being watched. You know, and these damn retards, they act like they're jumping. They want to be ahead of the curve. You know, because they know they can't do nothing about it, so they want to go along with the program. They want to act like they are part of the program and go along with it because they can't do shit about it anyway. So they want to be acting like they're ahead of the curve. They want to listen, participate in what the fuck's really going on. These damn devils being nosy. You know, they're watching just regular people and trying to feud with each other, man. And that's a part of the plans of the elite. Got these dummies out here feuding with each other. That's what's going on right now. You see all these riots. Why? They got the people divided. They got the people going against each other. And these retards acting like we're gonna get caught up in it. You stupid motherfucker, you gonna find out. That's why they try to go against us. They trying to bring whatever's going on in the world. They trying to act like we are part of that shit, you know, but you are part of it. And these damn lames, they're acting like they know what the fuck's going on. They trying to sit back quiet. You know, that's what they doing. They sitting back quiet, acting like they gonna duck something. Nah, nigga, through the spirit, we know what the fuck going on. The Lord's gonna be with his elect. Hopefully, that's who we are part. You know, that's all we hope in. Because we know the Lord is gonna protect his elect. But you people of the world, this is your judgment. You know, this the time of your judgment. You know, so that's what it is. They're trying to draw us. That's why we was pointing out this pro-Palestine bullshit that they spray painted got some goddamn white bastard spray painted this pro-Palestine bullshit to more or less cause confusion, man. Like I said, they're gonna draw us into this madness, what's going on in the world. And we prophesying what's going on in the world through the words of the Lord, you know. But they trying to act like we gonna be a part of this shit. We gonna get caught up in this shit because they keep bringing these agent provocateurs, these damn dummies, you know, gang stalkers, witches and warlocks. They constantly trying to bring them around you, act like you gonna get caught up in this madness, man. You know, that's what they think. And these damn lames that act like they somebody of society, all they gonna do is duck off, sit quiet, creepy chicken head hoes around here, man. You know, especially punk ass niggas. And they punk ass slave master is the facilitator or the creator of the atmosphere. That's what they think. They think they're gonna duck something. They got these lanes listening to it. They got bugs in the ear. They got bugs in the ear. You know, these dummies got bugs and they got their forehead and they listen to people. You know, they put these damn retards on what the fuck going on. Just came out of the damn system. Now they trying to act like what's going on in society. Trying to catch them up. Trying to catch these goddamn retards up. What's going on in society? Somebody tell these damn lanes to come on, just take a picture next to him and see what he do, what he does. That's what they do, man. It's like the third time some goddamn fucking retard trying to come near where we at and try to take photos. Like, what the fuck? There ain't even nothing out here. You know, there's no monument. There ain't nothing out here, man.
It's a dog park.
Yeah, we trying to stand to get a picture of this shit. Third time, man.
Go snap a shot of these wanna be celebrity niggas on Instagram influencers, man. They chasing a line. You know what I mean?
Lane, goddamn Lane, Lane,
Go take a snapshot of them.
goddamn Lane inside. Go shoot their steroids up their ass. Go shoot gym. Go shoot steroids up their ass. Go shoot gym. That's what it is. So, you got to take a goddamn picture of somebody. Ain't nothing but a bump. Two lanes got together, perpetrated a fraud. Somebody tell me that shit. Like I said, that's what you did. They talk to each other. It's gang stuff. Goddamn dudes in the lanes of society. They trying to unite all stalking certain individuals. Gang stalking those things of society. Got out the pen. Heard this shit.
One do it, the other one do it.
Got out the pen. Now linked up with an illegal immigrant. You know, he got out the pen. Got some church clothes on. Linked up with an illegal immigrant. You know, basically what that damn shit is. Motherfuckers just got out the pen and shit. Then found him an illegal immigrant.
I tricked off with an illegal immigrant. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no problem with it.
Nigga trying to hit the damn fucking secret. You know, come over and snap a goddamn photo.
I guess they think that's what that agitates us, taking a photo. Man. So they're trying to be other agitators. I heard that they said something. You know these people got ears just like you got ears, eyes just like you got eyes. So you mentioned making certain comments, and then all they doing was laying a message to each other. I heard he had an issue with people taking photos. Now they want to come around here like they photographers.
That's why they watch. That's why they watch it too. They got these damn dummies acting like you, because they know the so-called black man. You gotta follow the rules. So watch him. That's why they got these dummies around here. That applies to these fucking Spanish and all of them. They got them all here watching what you doing and just mimicking. And he's acting like, look, I'm just trying to be a citizen too. But they why they won't watch the model citizen? Once you watch these fucking crackers, don't watch me. I'm just trying to be a citizen too. I'm not the model citizen. The image out there for the black man, he's a goddamn ruthless thug, man. So goddamn hard and criminal. Watch these fucking crackers. That's what the fuck you need to watch. They supposed to be the model citizen. You goddamn corrupt criminal ass. I do what the fuck I want to. I break the law whenever I want to. Crackers, man. You know the damn so-called black man, he gotta follow the rules. That's why they watching everything you do. That must be the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Did anything happen? Must be the right thing to do. You know, damn cracker, they do what the fuck they want to do, man. This their society. They break the law, they make the law. You know, nobody damn retard trying to follow what the fuck you doing. I'm not depicted as the model citizen, even though I follow the law I follow the law as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're gonna pay the consequences. Ain't no cracker. These crackers, they can break the law whenever they feel like it, not be punished.
They got the money to pay it off. They were saying, you know, everybody coming to know that. You know what I'm saying? If you got money, for the most part, if you ain't black, you can pay them off. You know, everybody know that P. Diddy nigga got money, but that nigga gonna pay. He may pay some of the shit off. That way got damn lawyer fees to try to get the minimum or whatever. But yeah, man, if you got money, for the most part, especially you're an Edomite. Like matter of fact, there was this I'm trying to think of what city and state it was, but there was this chick, so-called black chick. She was bringing to light that there was this Edomite cop, man, broke into this black family house and attempted to damn murder them, man. Attempted murder charge, man. But they said this motherfucker spent like 2 weeks in jail, man. That was it. On the attempted murder charge, man. He tried to kill a whole, he broke into their house and attempted to kill a whole black family, man. A so-called Edomite cop, man. That's what they do. They hide behind job titles. and they know how they can qualify as what? Keep a clean record. That's why they're always trying to give you a record because they justify them getting a so-called job.
Getting anything at that, houses, any damn thing. They gotta clean. They even with these cops, they what they call clean record agreements. When these motherfuckers get fucked up at one department, commit a crime at one department, you know what the fuck happened? The department say, look, we're not gonna document this, but you just can't work here no more. And they move to another department, man. These damn punk ass faggots with these uniforms, all of them goddamn criminals, man. They just hide behind a job title. You know, these clean record agreements, man. You know, I seen these two fucking Edomites. They were talking about that's what the fuck they did. These two Edomites, they got fired for doing some bullshit at the force on one police department. They got hired in another one
precinct in another city and state. They got hired in another one, man.
That was your ass. Nah, nigga, you got a record. You can't work for 7 to 10 years, nigga. You can't do shit for 7 to 10 years and shit. You motherfucker get a job the next day at another fucking precinct, man.
Yeah, that's the privilege of them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the privilege of these devils, man. And like I said, that's to justify them getting anything. They're gonna label you a bad guy if they the good guy. You know why? Because you look at my rap sheet, I don't got one. You know what I'm saying? That's justify them. But you know they're the criminals on the earth, man. You know, I'm a good guy. Look, I ain't got nothing on. I ain't got nothing. No parking ticket or nothing. I ain't got nothing. You know, they trying to incriminate others, and then they the biggest criminals on the earth, but they want to walk around this joint scot free. You know why? Because this system, they run it. This whole society, they run it, man.
I'm going to continue reading out of Psalm 94, what I started about them not seeing, but that's how they think. They think the Lord don't see what they're doing. You know, they think the Lord is with them. You know, there's a scripture also said they think that the Lord is one with them. You know, it's also in Psalms. You know, these Edomites, because they haven't been, nothing has been done to them thus far. But the Lord is visiting these Edomites, the world at that matter, man. All these nations, he's visiting these devils right now, man. You know, he's visiting the earth. He's visiting Esau, Edom. He's bringing these plagues and these pestilences on the earth. You know, these damn weirdos, they trying to act like they try to fool these simple ass bitches. Hey, listen, these bitches are easily persuaded. All I gotta do have this image. Goddamn boot goddamn what is it? They got some goddamn clothes that they boost. Goddamn dope fiend. I got some goddamn money. Pay these suck dumbass hoes and some dope. Get high. You know. I got some money. Pay these dumbass hoes get high. You know. These damn dumbass niggas got some booster clothes. Somebody done stole out the store. Some goddamn dope fiend done stole some clothes out the store. Now they got some clothes on. And they fool these simple ass hoes and shit. You know, crackhead slave master gave him a job. I can act like I got this car or something, this damn fucking vehicle and shit. Fool these dumbass hoes. Now hoes listen to me. You know, bring these damn weirdos all across the nation. They moving here too. Goddamn weirdo ass Edomites all across the goddamn nation. Goddamn weirdo ass goddamn Edomites. and just that's, you know, I wanted to bring that out too. I see this goddamn spider right here. They talking about that's what's going on with R. Kelly. Talking about they said that nigga R. Kelly got they said some white supremacists trying to kill his ass in jail. He trying to get out. You know, he's trying to get out because he got some white supremacists trying to kill him. And they put him in solitary confinement in a cell full of spiders and shit. He said the ones that's trying to kill him is the guards. So these goddamn crackers, that CEOs, deputies at these prisons, they are fucking white supremacists. They trying to kill him and shit. That's what he's claiming. He's trying to get out of jail and get on house arrest. Who knows if it's real or fake? You know what I'm saying? But that's what he's claiming, man. Talking about they trying to kill him. He's trying to seek to get down house arrest and shit. You know, damn retard, mind control retards. They don't use their brain. They don't say a thing. Watching you, damn demo weirdos, homos and pedos. Goddamn demo weirdos, homos and pedos and shit. Sitting around this bitch just waiting for their goddamn destruction date. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture said, let the damn multitude that was born in vain perish, waiting for their expiration date. Walking around this bitch waiting for their goddamn expiration date. Damn fucking lame, losing pedos, linking up with these damn hoes and shit. Just like that's why they said these STDs are on the rise. What it is, these down low faggots walking with these goddamn females, and they fucking each other, and then going to spread that shit to their significant other spouse, and now she got it, you know, type shit. Goddamn weirdos, homos and shit, you know. And that's a pestilence. The Lord says He's gonna bring pestilence. That's these STDs are on an increase. That's a pestilence, man. Because why the land is full of adultery and whoredism, man. You know, land is full of whores and adulteries, man. So the Lord is plaguing this place with pestilence like these STDs and shit like that because of the wickedness in this place, man. That's a pestilence. That's all these bastards practice. They trying to act like being an adulterer. That's your thumb. They give you the thumbs up. That's how you succeed in the corporate world anyway. These damn jobs, these retards hear it, especially retarded niggas. They hear it, they say, "Oh, that's it." Damn dumbass niggas, they hear it now. They got the damn insight. Now they want to run and go do it. I know the answer now, slave master. I just got to be an adulterer. I'm ready and willing. Some crackhead fucking niggas and shit. You know, they ready and willing and shit. Now they feel like they got the answer to success in life, to be a fucking adulterer or be some damn whore. Some of these bitches being whores. Now they figured out the mystery in life and shit. Now they got it. But that's exactly what's going on in these damn businesses, corporations, these industries. Ain't nothing but a bunch of adulterers and whores, man. You know, who gave them the green light? The red bastard. The red boy, the pasty red boy. You know, that's the okay. That's why you go around every place you go, don't give a fuck where it is. Restaurant, warehouse, hotel. You don't give a fuck what industry you in. Corporate, lower level, all ain't nothing but whores and adulterers in the damn area, man. You know. Who giving the green light? Who giving the okay? The red pasty boy. Pillsbury pasty boy. You know.
I got a precept. It's the book of Job 20:5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, man. So we know the status, what this devil is currently, you know, orchestrating his wickedness is nothing more than a moment in time, man. Because the kingdom of heaven, once the kingdom of heaven is established, it is a everlasting kingdom, man. So it's nothing in comparison. This wicked ass society controlled by these Edomites, the kingdom of heaven will be no comparison in time span when it comes to these devils, man. So we're even though we're captives here, man. We're hastening to be let free, meaning the Lord coming and redeeming His elect and is destroying this wicked society and establishing His righteous one. We are hasting, but in general, the time that we spent under this wicked captivity, man, is no comparison to the time of the kingdom of heaven, man, which is an everlasting one, man. I got another one. It's the book of Psalms 94 and 3. It says, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph, man? So that's what these
What you
devils
read out of? What you read out of?
so like the book of Psalms. My fault. So like,
94?
yeah, 94 and 3.
Yeah, I just read that.
Oh.
But yeah, I want to continue to read into that anyway, from where you started, because I read that earlier, but I'm gonna continue reading. Because I was looking at that word brutish in the eighth verse, called a brute. You know, that's these motherfuckers that think they violent. That's one of the categories that these white motherfuckers call Negroes anyway. There's 5 categories where they classify Negroes. They call them brutes, mammies, coons. I can't think of it, and there's 2 more, man. You know, the slow one. I can't remember, but it's like 5 categories that these fucking Edomites, the so-called white man, classify niggas, man. And brute, and being a brute is one of them. That's what these niggas is. That being these damn gang banging ass niggas, they in that category, man. You know, we got these fucking retarded ass, witch ass bitches. Ain't nobody want. I don't want some damn dumb ass. But these motherfuckers, all they would, if they with a nigga, they here to damn belittle you and criticize you. Nobody want no damn piece of shit bitch like that. That's why nobody want these damn black bitches, man. Cause all they gonna do, the nigga they with, they belittle him, they belittle him, they make him act like he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck want that headache, man? Nobody give a fuck about you, bitch. That's why you finna get judged like hell, man. You know what I mean? Goddamn bitches, man. When they see they oppressing, you go to goddamn work, whatever they goddamn slave not to tell them to do, you bitches go run and do it. No question asked, bitch. I need you to go do this, bitch. You know what the fuck that bitch do? Go do it. You know what I'm saying? But the man that she with, you know, the bitch acting like she got a problem, and he asked her to do something, man. You know, I don't got time for stupid ass bitches, man. You know. And yeah, I was reading that earlier because I was looking at the word brutish. And that's more or less what these, like I said, there's 5 class categories that they classify niggas, man. They damn dope fiend daddy told him to come around, and she done ran through. They got this neighborhood hoe. Now I guess he's trying to find a mate, you know what I'm saying? And damn nigga to think he's somebody trying to go off to college or go off like this nigga, somebody nigga ain't shit. Nigga probably popping goddamn steroids up the ass cheek and in the thigh, you know, nigga ain't shit, going off to some goddamn cracker military branch. You know, you tell these goddamn retards standing 2, come by 2s and shit. Retards come. We're part of a bigger organization, but we gonna come by 2s. We copying you. You know, getting these damn fucking coons to back them up. You know, trying to watch me like we run shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we're the ones benefit for white privilege. So they try to mock us. You know what I'm saying? We don't control it. Like I said, who runs society? Pull out one of these fiat currency, you can see who face on the money. These devils, they running, they looking at you like you got all the answers.
They're bending over and cowering down and they oppressing. When they see you, these damn crackhead bitches acting like they got something, something set up for you. They would aid some damn fucking cracker. They trying to goddamn coon by y'all on the damn low, acting like, yeah, master, I know. Damn you, they try to perpetrate a fucking fraud. I'm not giving a fuck these dumbass bitches, man.
Hey, you said you was in Psalms 94.
Yeah, I read out of Psalms 94 because I was looking up that word brute. Because like I said, that's the category of these Edomites classified black people. You know, I'll probably try to look it up later. But this is Psalms 94. 3, I read it again. I'm gonna read it earlier. I'm gonna read it again. It says, "The Lord Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things? And all the workers of iniquity boast themselves. They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and they afflict thine they afflict thine heritage. They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, the Lord Yahweh shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it." So that's how they think, man. Edomites. He don't see what the fuck we doing. He ain't worried about it. He ain't worried about what we doing to these dudes, man. Verse 8, it says, understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? Right? So these brutish, more or less, is these fucking Edomites, man. They the real brutes of society. But like I said, they gave these Negroes that category, you know, these coons, these damn lame ass fucking manipulative, demonic ass practice through this damn technology they have that they can sway and control, you know, with the aid of these witch ass retarded bitches. You know, it's acting like, yeah, I'm gonna be somebody of the niggas with your help, slave master, some crackhead ain't shit fucking bitch. Through this damn technology with the aid of these punk ass slave masters trying to portray like they somebody of the niggas and these damn punk ass crackers. Because I say the word nigga, like that's the first time a black man said, like me saying the word nigga is the first time they heard a black man say nigga. That's only a cracker use, you know. Niggas been calling niggas since the goddamn 70s, 80s or before, man. They be calling each other whatever that word is, man. You know, since the goddamn 80s or whatever, probably before. I'm not fucking sure on the first thing. These fucking dumbass crackers trying to act like because they hear me say the word nigga, now that they swayed me to be on their side. Fuck these punk ass devils, along these bitch ass niggas that help you, man. You can die to death with your punk ass slave. No, I'm not gonna talk about these stupid motherfuckers, man. It's like the word said, the Lord said, understand ye brutish among the people and ye fools. When will ye be wise, you stupid motherfuckers? I ain't worried about these damn dummies. They just deceiving themselves to make themselves feel good. They just coming up with some ideal and running with it. You know, because these devils got the technology to sway people's thought process anyway. They literally got devices that can sway people, man. You know, psychological warfare, man. You know, these damn witches want to be a part of this shit on the low. You know, acting like they ducking something. That's what the fuck it is. Yeah, these dumbass witches want to be a part of this damn fucking this damn lifestyle that these crackers created of this witchcraft with the use of technology. These damn witches and warlocks, now these dumbass black bitches, because that's like even the other said it, over 90% of these black bitches are practicing witches, man. You know, and who created this atmosphere for these dumbass bitches? The so-called white man, man. He created this shit for these dumbass bitches to act like they got some type of sway and control. They just sit, they crack, these damn retarded bitches just sit there quiet. You know, so that's all these damn dumbass bitches do. Sit there quiet and pay attention to you. But when it comes to they damn oppressor, they have no cares about what the fuck he's saying and doing, man. They watching you. You know, these witch ass bitches, just like the scripture says, she that's my enemy. When is the promise of his coming? You know, she that's my enemy shall be trodden underfoot, man. Damn dumbass bitches, man. Yeah, you gonna see it when your ass trodden underfoot, dumbass bitch. You know. But anyway, that's what it is, man. It says, understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? He that planteth the ear shall not hear, he that formed the eye shall he not see. He that chastises the heathen shall not he correct, he that teaches man knowledge shall not he know. You know, so the Lord knows everything, man. He that made the ear, you think he don't hear what the fuck going on? Hear what you saying? He that made the eye don't see what you doing? Might give a fuck about these retarded ass bitches. They motherfuckers on some witchcraft shit with the aid of their master. When they see master, they trying to wave them on, like do whatever, put their goddamn head down and wave them on and shit. Dumb ass bitch. Every damn thing you do, this bitch eyes and ears and focus on and shit. You know what I mean? Like you fuck about these stupid motherfuckers, man. Trying to pile up around these goddamn stupid ass. That's why they buy themselves anyway. Nobody just fuck about their ass, man. Dumb ass motherfuckers and shit. Some damn hoodlum creeping with some goddamn hoodlum ass nigga. Even this damn female she pointed. See, yeah, these niggas be out here splurging with some damn little bit of money for the time, for the moment, splurging. Then she find out he and this broke ass niggas in her house, riding her car, eating up her food, driving her gas out. And once you realize this a broke ass nigga, You know what I'm saying? These stupid ass bitches, that's what they be creeping with. You know? Then try to look at a man that do him. They looking at your ass like you some sucker or something. I give a fuck about you dumb ass motherfuckers bitches, man. Playing these damn witchcraft games, head down and head nod. You know, these dumb ass fucking bitches get out of plantation Christianity. Goddamn fucking pastor done rob they dumb ass. Now they seeking a man. Now I got a plan. The United Witch Foundation. You got a United Witch Foundation. You came from goddamn plantation Christianity. Now I got a plan to trap a man. You know what I'm saying? Dumb ass bitch. And then what happened? The damn pastor done robbed their ass. The nigga pastor done robbed their dumb ass. Now they got a plan. The Witch Foundation. Whatever I say there earlier. The goddamn Witch Foundation. They got a goddamn plan to trap a man and shit. I give a fuck about your ass, bitch. You know, but you better go find these damn suck ass niggas that come out of jail or something. You better go find with them suck ass niggas. I'm not gonna fuck about your ass. You know? Trying to play these goddamn witchcraft games. Anybody give a fuck about your ass, bitch. Know what these damn bitches up here doing? Trying to plan a damn witch foundation. They got a club of witches. Come from the plantation nigga church. Got out the plantation nigga church and shit after the damn pastor done robbed they dumb ass. It's like the scripture said, full of damn foolish goddamn bitches. That's all that's in these damn fucking churches. A bunch of foolish ass women, man. Simple ass foolish ass women and shit. Giving all their money to these dumb ass niggas that's pastors. Give them something they want to hear. Now, bitch, put some money in the goddamn basket.
That's the book of Psalms 13:2. How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Man? So we up here, you know, patiently waiting for our Lord to what? Fulfill his promises is what? Make an end to this wicked society. That's why I said these Negroes, man, they're gone. This ain't for them because what? They're going to continue to live in their folly. You know, they're not going to repent. They think this society here and now under the rule of Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is a perpetual one. Man. And that's why their main focus on what is to establish something here. That's these 2/3 Negroes, especially them, man. That also equates to the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, man. They think this society that Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, built is a perpetual one, man. But we can tell through the spirit, know through the precept, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, that this wicked society is coming to an end. You know, but they're focused on what? The here and now, man. You know, because this devil, Esau Edom has deceived them, man. They have been deceived by this devil in his society, man. You know, that's why they want to walk around, lollygag, smile in their face, because they want to be accepted by these devils, man. But not knowing, like you can't tell what's going on around society. You better repent because you so-called Negroes you don't own no whatever you trying to come around with in these type of vehicles or houses. You don't own no underground bunker. How you going to escape the wrath of Yahweh Shai? You're not. Because when these nuclear missiles let off, where you gonna run to then? That's what we're gonna when the famine hit. When you can't go to your local grocery store, Food Line, Farm Fresh, Piggly Wiggly, or whatever you want to go get your necessity to. When the shelves are bare, what you gonna do then? When you get marauders come through and knock, kick in your door, trying to rob you and do what else they want with you or your family members, what you gonna do then, man? When they issue in this martial law, you know, what Trump do? And they said that was a dictator move. What did he do? He called in the National Guard and the Marines. This is gonna be something that's gonna affect nationwide, man. This is just the beginning, man. What you simple people gonna do, man? You think you coming around us going to fulfill? We're not impressed by you simple ass niggas, man. We know what you all about. Hey, nothing what you got, nothing what you do oppress us, man.
They prospering by worshiping their slave master.
So we out here speaking the truth.
Christianity and shit.
You know, we out here speaking the truth, man. We don't care about what you simple people got, because you're continuing on in the folly of this world, man. Not repenting, not understanding what's at hand here, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You can see by the tension, the climate with these other nations, man. These people are put in positions, and you can see it's all over the news. But you probably watching BET, Love and Hip Hop, what's it called? What was that shit that just on BET? The BET Awards, Gorilla Glow or whatever this damn shit. Gorilla. Y'all consist of that folly, man.
Yeah, she won the what?
Yeah, she won the gospel award. Y'all consist of that.
Gorilla won the gospel award.
Yeah. Y'all consist of that folly, man.
You already know that plantation Christianity, that nigga Christianity is a joke, man. You got a goddamn fucking whore, a goddamn known whore won a gospel award.
Well, she promotes that lifestyle.
Yeah, cause that's what she is anyway. She is that, and
But
that's
yes,
what she promotes.
you could tell the degradation,
A gospel award and shit.
the degradation, the image of the so-called black culture, man. It's full of what? A bunch of degenerates now, man. You know, it's full of a bunch of degenerates,
Yeah,
man.
you know that shit a joke. That plantation nigga church a damn joke.
You know, you got these niggas coming around us acting like we supposed to be impressed by them. We're not impressed by you simple people. We know what you people about, man. You know, we know these so-called pale faces allow you people to act. That's what it is. They try to play class wars. They convince these pale faced monkeys who to mess with, who not to mess with, man. They got they loony bins in society, you know, set up where they trying to come around and they give the green light to mess with people, man. That's what these Negroes professionally cause a confusion. They got their crackhead uncles and aunts coming around other people trying to cause confusion while they try to walk around like they some ghetto superstar, man. You know, we care less about you people, man. And these pale faced monkeys get the green light on who to mess with, who not to mess with.
Yeah, they see the old press, they act like they don't even see it. When the old press come around, they act like they don't see them. All their attention is your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, it's vice versa too, man. They do the same thing. When these pale faced monkeys see these niggas, man, they pay them no mind, man. And you can see they're wanting attention, but these damn pale faced monkeys pay them no mind. But you out here just like we was like, oh, y'all, are we disturbing y'all? They'll come and ask us questions. You know what I mean? We ain't say no, we ain't even set up. We just got here. And she had, you know what I mean? We ain't even went through the ministry. This so-called elderly white woman with her companions, you know, her amigos, gonna walk through here trying to say, "Are we disturbing y'all?" Like, what the hell is this woman talking about? We ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? We here just like you here. But like I said, these people, you got these niggas around here feeding for attention. But these damn pale faced monkeys just ride around like they don't see them, man. But they'll stop and give us all the attention, you know. But like I said, man, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You don't see the tension amongst these other nations, man. Right now, these the United States military is what? Positioning for what? Their third row, man. These people want to lollygag. That's what they want to live it up. I guess they want to live it up until the end, man. You know.
Yeah, all these damn niggas doing is gossip. All these niggas do gossip about other niggas, man. They sitting here gossiping about other niggas, but when it comes to they slave master oppressor, they don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. You know, they can care less, man.
Yeah, I know you material, y'all materialistic.
Run they goddamn mouth about other Negroes, man.
Y'all materialistic. You know, we already know that, man. We already know the ideology of you simple people, man. Probably going home right now and catch up on or watch the BET Awards again. See what Snoop talking about. That's you people on social media, man. That's y'all, man. Y'all simple, man. You know, we care less about that, man. You know, we're not concerned with the cares of this world, man. You know, we're concerned with what? What's to come, man? Because we know the fashions of this world is going to pass away, man. So whatever you trying to establish here, man, they're trying to establish. They think they're going to establish, you know, a career I'm gonna build a family here. This devil has deceived y'all people, man. You know, but soon the Lord is gonna show you what the true meaning of this place, man. And like I mentioned, you know, I think years ago, I said, man, you're gonna realize that you are under a dictatorship, and whoever's under this current administration is actually demonstrating that now, man. They're showing you people that that's what you're under, actual dictatorship, and your so-called rights could be snatched away at any given moment. Which I did a lesson on that. The House Speaker, not the House Speaker, but the press secretary, Salaki, mentioned that they of the Trump administration said that they're coming up with plans to dismantle you people's fundamental rights, man, on a national scale, man. They're coming up with plans to doing that, man. So all your so-called fundamental rights, man, these people are trying to what? They're warring against the Constitution, man. You people to be up in arms. You doing what? But yet you want to come around us causing folly because that's how simple you is. But yet your government is orchestrating policies to undermine you people, man. They're warring with the Constitution, man. You supposed to be at arms, raising hell with them, man. But you ain't going. What he said? It's going to sneak up on you people, man. Like, yeah, it's going to come like a thief in the night, man. You think everything's going to be all sweet? You're going to be up there playing your Nintendo Wii joystick, watching Netflix or whatever, man, and then all hell is going to break loose. It's going to come up on you just like that, man. And that's what this place right here is actually is wound down to, man. We can see it clearly, man. But you people, you want, especially 2/3 Negroes, man, that goes with the Latinos and Native Americans, man. They want to be consistent folly. You know, being on Instagram and TikTok and being on these social media platforms, you know, seeking attention, man. Like the scripture said, in the last days they shall be lovers of themselves, man. That's what they are. These people have become lovers of themselves, man. Look at me taking selfie shots and videos of them doing folly, man. We're not hypocrites. You look at this, we're up here teaching the word, man. We ain't consistent folly. Like you said, there's certain things you do in this world is okay to an extent, but these people like to overindulge in stuff, man. And then you overindulge in things that becomes wicked, man. You know, like I bet a lot of them, you know, they condone this alternative lifestyle with these, you know, men on men, women on women. They condone that lifestyle, man. Especially amongst these so-called Negro communities, man. Because this devil is convinced you to portray like it's okay because you may got a family member. Shit, we all probably got family members just like that, man. But nonetheless, you supposed to tell them, man, you supposed to repent, man. They know deep down inside that stuff is wicked, man. They act like they don't got they act like they don't have a choice, man. It is a choice, man. You choose wickedness, man. You choose wickedness, man. And like I said, there's nothing about the same sex that's appealing to me, man. But like I said, because I was out here, how the
fuck they try to trick a man by acting like a female or trans trying to change into one.
Yep.
You know, they try to act feminine to attract a man. So what the fuck they tell you? You see a fucking masculine man, you see another motherfucking man that's masculine, that's supposed to attract. They want to attract, but these motherfuckers try to fool you and deceive you, acting like a bitch and acting like you like men. What kind of shit is that, man? Trying to act like a bitch. You put on the all characteristics of a female and then try to damn fool somebody, then try to act like, oh you must like men. But you trying to, you making these hormones, you know what I mean, surgeries, hormone block,
putting on this makeup and all this other crazy stuff, trying to put on the image of a woman, and then try to act like then they try to act like, oh, you must be into men. Why they come at you with all deceivableness. That's how wicked this society has come, man. They come to what? Condone that, man. They act like that's all right. You got these what you call these cross dressers teaching your kids, man. And these people ain't in the uproar. They're in kindergarten teaching your kids. So when your kid grow up, that's what it is. They condition your kids to accept this perverse lifestyle, man. That's how wicked this place is, man. Once upon a time, people like there's no way that will happen, but you see it's happening now, man. You know, like I said, they want to come around us, acting like you trying to convince us that you somebody. You ain't impressing us. What you what you come around, you know what I mean? You ain't nothing what you people doing is impressing us, man. He's not gonna convince us of none of that, man. Sway us from nothing, man. So we see what's going on. Like I said, these people consist of this world, man. Well, let me go on social media, see how many views I can get, how many Instagram posts I can pick, you know, or these pale faces trying to give off some false narrative because, like I said, we know they control society. That's why they leave you simple people alone, because you're not a threat. You're not a threat to them. And then they can say, oh, they don't like black people because they accept us in that community, gentrification. They accept us living. Hey, Paul, I'm right beside you, waving and smiling.
More or less, the niggas are wicked. They lost and they wicked. They probably practice sometimes this sexual deviant lifestyle. They indulge in it. They totally lost, man. One or the other. They practice this sexual deviant lifestyle and they totally lost. Plantation Christianity, yeah, you accept it. And this is the white man's world. That's the white man's world.
They accept them through this, you know, gentrification. So they building up a tolerance for you people because they don't want to show the world their true nature, man. That's why they got all these other immigrants around here. Spies, man, that know the truth, man. You a threat to them, man. Y'all people consist of folly and crap that doesn't amount to nothing. That's why these devils wave and smile and let you be. But around real individuals, true individuals that really know what's going on, you can see their true nature come out, especially damn pale-faced devils, man. Their true nature, they can't help themselves, man. Their true nature comes out. That's why we can't stand neighborhood around it. We ain't accepting, even though I can care less. But, you know, but we understand what's going on, man. Let me get a precept. This is the book of Psalms 13:2 again. This is how long shall I take counsel in my soul, have sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me, man? So that's what these devils have done, man. These devils have been exalted over us. That's why you can't make any move in this society without their approval, man. Like I mentioned earlier, I think I heard or read some information about a so-called black-owned bank, right? Okay, you own a bank, right? But who owns the money? You get it for the Federal Reserve that's owned by a so-called white man. It's an independent entity that's not part of the government. A private entity that's not part of the government where you get your money from. You own, and you don't even own that. You lease a building that you built a corporation out of that funnels fiat currency, which is not real money, and you get it from a so-called white man. And they try to say
they got a trick up their sleeve, man. I got a trick up my sleeve. But this is something different. But this is we were talking about that J Hill 15 because they got something that's called the master the human domain. You know, they said that's basically what it is. When they got this J Hill 15, this martial law into play, they call it master the human domain. They said, what does master the human domain means? It is a euphemism for the complete subjugation of the citizen population of the United States, man. To be subjugated to put you in slavery, man. You know, that's what it is. They act like you goddamn, you a man being fucking intelligent. You know, these dummies, they act like if you know how to speak, they trying to make it feminine. That's why the black man is the one that's under. Like the Lord said, the so-called black man is the top of the race. When it comes to order. The so-called black man, we at the top. That's why we at the bottom. You know, right now, the so-called black man. You know, but we at the top according to truth, according to the Lord. They try to act like whatever the black man does, they try to degrade it in some way. You know, they got these dumbass niggas and these damn chicken heads whatever you do, they try to act like if you know how to read, they try to make it effeminate. They got this homo trying to put on a masculine image. You know what I'm saying? That's all, and then you get that from these niggas, these crackers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the name. That's the way of the world, man. You know, that's what they try to do. They try to discredit whatever the so-called black man does, man. And then give it to some damn bitch ass nigga they like. You know what I'm saying? They'll let some little bitch ass nigga they like be that. You know.
I got a precept. This book of Deuteronomy 28 and 44. It says, "He shall lend to thee," back into, like I said, the banking system. "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." Just like Oxel, actually, you know, the so-called black man, which is Judah, is the Lord, man. It's Yahweh Shai, but you know, it's Yahweh Shai, then the tribe of Judah, man. You know what I'm saying? We're the head of the tribe, but who's the head of us is Yahweh Shai, man. But nonetheless, our Lord and Savior sprung out of Judah, man. You know, so that's why these are the curses, man. It's spoken in the book of Deuteronomy, man. I'm going to read that again. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 44. It says, "He shall lend to thee," which, like I said, there's nothing you can do in this society that you gotta that you have to. There's nothing in this society that you can do without going through the so-called white man. We put it like that, man. You have to go through him, man. "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him." They're not going to you for anything, man. They're not going to, these damn pale-faced monkeys are not going to a so-called black man and saying, "Man, I need that." They get it construed with, because you got some damn nigga under a corporation owned and ran by a so-called white man. He may be in management. That nigga don't own shit. Some so-called white man allowed him to be part of his corporation, man. And that's the blunt, honest truth. But these people they don't want to hear that. That's why you see these politicians. Matter of fact, over here in Richmond, Virginia, I've been sitting on the TV like this Stony nigga and the rest of them trying to say what he said. They had the other ex-lieutenant governor. He said, "Yeah, that's my guy." They got some white guy. I think Northern was one of them jokers. I forgot this guy. There's so many of them. He up here doing what? He's co-signing these niggas, man. Ralph Northern. I don't know if that was him. It was one of these governors, man. You know, but that's what it is. These Negroes got to get permission. These so-called white jokers co-sign. These pale-faced devils co-sign for these niggas, man. You got them. I'm running this damn nigga Stoney. I'm running for lieutenant governor. And then that white guy, which was the ex-governor, said, "Yeah, that's my guy." Some nigga got to get co-signed by these niggas. Cause what? You in their society, man. You in their society, man. Who's endorsing these niggas? Ain't no nigga around here that can contribute financially, man, to this nigga's campaign, man. All these billion-dollar corporations owned by so-called white people. That's why I say a part of their game. One thing about playing their game, you got to have money, man. Especially when it comes to politics. Who's endorsing these niggas that's black, man? Only how this nigga will get the seat. Or any of these black politicians, man. Republican, Democrat, don't matter. They're being financed and supported by a so-called white person, man, or a group of collective white people, man. That's how they're able to play their game, man. Because it's gonna take money to play their game, man. It's gonna take money to play their game. And like I said, they got all these billion-dollar corporations that's owned by these so-called white people. Do you think any of these so-called niggos around here trying to be lobbyists or whatever you want to call them themselves can match the same money that a so-called white person can contribute? No, man. Their campaign, it's like their campaign contribute when it comes to money. No, man. Ain't none of these niggas can match, man. I said all they gotta take one of these so-called Elon Musk characters. He in there, man. Or that dude Elon Musk even said he said that he said Trump wouldn't have won if it weren't for him. So these niggas can't do nothing because you're in their society, man. And like I said, you simple people can't convince us, man. Try to come around, you can't impress us, man. We know the truth. And like I said, these people they were saying that I think that dude, what's his name? Tom Cruise, he was in a movie. I think it might have been Minority Report. It was one of them. He said you can't. It might have been that movie. He said you can't handle the truth, man. I don't think it was Minority Report. It was one of those movies, man. But he mentioned what? He said you can't handle the truth. And that's what a lot of people can't, man. A lot of these people can't handle the truth, man. Like I said, it's too. Like I said, I've reached a level of maturity where, I'm not gonna consist my whole life in lies, man, or fear. Only being that I fear is Yahweh Shai, man. I'm not gonna consist my life in lies and fear. The only person, only being.
Say he didn't give it the spirit of fear.
God, only being we are fear and put fear in is the Heavenly Father and His Son, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. We talk acting like because you aware of society and all this shit that's going on, it's gonna trouble you in the spirit. The Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear, man. These you dummies, like we just brought out before, the day of the Lord is gonna come upon you as a thief, man. That's how the day of the Lord is gonna come upon these people. They trying to stay unaware of what's going on, thinking they're gonna escape something. That's what they do. They thinking they're gonna escape by just staying aware. I don't pay attention to it. I ain't gonna listen to it. That's how they think they're gonna escape what's going on. They think they're gonna escape what's going on by not paying attention to what's going on. They're gonna escape something.
Yeah, until Trump deployed these National Guards, then they're gonna basically turn into UN troops, and then you're gonna realize they're gonna start kicking in your door.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna really know.
And I got that precept. This is second Peter 2, verse 3. It says, "But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up." Right? "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" Because the works of this place, Babylon the Great, this place is gonna be burnt up, man. There ain't no fucking fire pit in the middle of the earth, wherever they trying to say hell is. Hell is in the middle of the earth with a devil that, like I said, that fucking Catholic Church doctrine to scare the people into tithing them. You don't want to burn before you turn. That shit that these niggas believe, that plantation Christianity doctrine. You gonna burn up on the planet Earth, man. The Lord said judgment is under the sun. That's what judgment is set, man. Weirdo ass, witch ass, nobody bitch. Bitch ain't got no damn life trying to pay attention to mine. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn fucking witch. Listening post, damn ghetto informants. Listen, playing listening posts and shit. Goddamn fucking ghetto informants and shit.
Yeah, the earth shall pass away, man. And what you think
niggas and shit.
that fire is gonna be? That fire is gonna be nuclear thermal fire, man. When you think of these other places like Kim Jong-un, China, Russia, they're affected their nuclear capability, man. Their nuclear capability and nuclear arsenal, man.
Yeah, witch ass goddamn bitch.
Yeah, because this place right here is gonna pass away.
Confusing. We goddamn niggas trying to call confused these witch ass bitches. Ain't never witches and goddamn
thermonuclear missiles, man. The ICBM missiles, man. That's what these this place Babylon the Great. This the destiny of this place, man. And these people don't understand that, man. And like the aunt was saying, judgment is under the earth, man. So you're gonna be judged for your wickedness here, man. You ain't gonna be judged for your wickedness underneath some in some fire pit controlled by some devil, man. No, judgment is under the earth, man. That's why people are being put to death left and right, because they're being judged, man, by the Lord, man. And ultimately, this wicked place is going to be judged, man, because of what? The wickedness that's bestowed here, man. Who's helping these? Who's helping these especially these 2/3, these women and whatever, the witches and warlock, the ultimate warlock playing these mind games is who? No other than Esau Edom. All these other
psychological warfare. That's all it is. MK Ultra to sway people's minds, to take over your way of thinking.
Yeah, they think we're gonna be convinced, persuaded. Now all you doing is fooling yourself, man. Because they telling these matter of fact, they think they're doing us a favor. Nah, you ain't doing me a favor.
That's what this MK Ultra program was all about, to control people's minds. They use drugs and all types of shit. That's why this place is drug use is heavily influenced in America, man. Because it's more or less it's part of this MK Ultra project, and then the perfected shit is technology. They got microchips in these retards, man. You know, they got microchips so this devil can eavesdrop and spy and see what you really about, how you really think. And ultimately, he can control on how you think and things like that, man. That's the ultimate goal, you know, is controlling people, making you a perpetual slave through technology, man.
They gonna line up.
They think this is for these damn simple ass niggas. Think this shit is for their benefit, man. You know, this is a tool right now to use to have the masses go at each other. You know, the soul division. That's what this is, to have you occupied with each other while these devils that's on top orchestrating shit, while you paying attention to bullshit on earth. Who said what? This is that, damn gospel ass, lame ass niggas.
Yeah, soap opera drama.
Yeah, right. They're causing division while these devils is orchestrating shit in the earth, man. That's what it is right now, man. You know, to keep you damn dummies occupied into some bullshit, you know, while they planning world domination, like I just read, master the domain, which I'm gonna just read it again, which is a part of that J. Helm 15 shit. It's it goes with that. It says, what does master the human domain means? It is a euphemism for the complete subjugation of the civilian population of the United States, man. So subjugate, you know what subjugate means? To make your ass a slave, man. You know, and ultimately they try to make people a slave through technology and with the use of these microchips, man.
Yeah, the MOTB, man, spoken on the book of Revelation 13, starting at the point is at 16 through 18, man. You know, you can't buy or sell. And that's what they're doing. And I made a quick lesson on that called Trump stated the Trump administration pretty much put in effect that starting September 30th this year, less than 3 months away, that we're about 3 months away, that they're doing away with all federal paper checks. So once they do away with paper checks, it's gradualism. They're doing away with it talks of doing away with the penny. Then it said all federal checks, they won't be issuing none. So if you get Social Security, it's going to be all digital. If you get, income tax, it's going to be all digital through the federal. And then what's going to be next? That Federal Reserve note, man, that's going to be next. They're going to be doing away with all paper,
digital currency,
all paper currency, and issuing what? Digital, man.
That's why they trying to bring back, goddamn, the gold standard and the silver standard, which that ain't going to work. Because if you don't got no food, what your fucking gold and silver gonna do for you? You know, you can have all the gold that you want, but if you ain't got no food, that gold is useless. And basically, that's what's gonna happen, man. Because it's gonna be a famine. There's gonna be no bread, no water, no food in the grocery store. Now, what the gold gonna do? You know, these people think they got it figured out, man. Hey, but I'm gonna go in this word subjugation, Salaki. I want to bring the definition of this word subjugation. It says the action of bringing someone or something under domination or control, man. So just you know what it means, man. To make you a slave, man. And that's their ultimate goal. Is to make the whole the elites of Edom, their whole goal is to make the whole world the population of the whole globe. They're trying to make you a perpetual slave through technology. You know, these damn red bastards can ride through these bitch like this, carefree. Nothing's gonna happen to me, but let you walk in the midst of a group of fuck niggas. You better watch your back. But these damn pasty faggots, they can just ride through these niggas.
Yeah, you see, I see them all the
run
time.
through these niggas' neighborhood, jog through these niggas' neighborhood, cycle
through the, they be cycling,
skip,
walking,
walk they goddamn
jogging
ball.
through the projects. You know what I'm saying?
You walk through these coon ass niggas. Probably you better watch your back. Nigga probably run up on you, try to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? They show off some damn aggression to you, but they see they master. They ain't matter. These motherfuckers turn their goddamn head. They motherfuckers ride through this bitch, cycle through this bitch like they ain't got a damn thing to worry about, man.
All right, that's gonna end our lesson. Before we do, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem Wakad. This your argument, Joe Lord willing, we'll be back to feed the flock. So next time, Shalom, the Rockathon, and the Ball. Shalom.
Goddamn fucking pasty fag. We ain't gotta worry about a thing, man. We ain't worry about a thing with these niggas.